Welcome back, everyone. Before we really get started here, I'm going to take these white LEDs out and replace them with these blues. But the funny thing about these blues is they flicker, and it'll give the ship a little bit more animation to it, like the engines are actually on. Here, I'll show you. These just come from these fake candles that you can get online. eBay, Amazon, wherever. So these are what I'm going to be using. So I just got to unsolder all this, pop these all out, put these in, resolder this one on that lights up the observation deck, and then I can install them. Okay, so I got the blue ones reinstalled there. Let's do a quick light test. Just going to use 3 volts. Very nice. Okay, I'm just going to slide this inside here. Just do a quick look. Not bad. When I get the actual engine cowlings on the back there, it'll look even better. So as I mentioned before, these things are diffused already, so it'll spread the light around. But I have to paint the exterior and just a little bit on the interior here to keep the light from showing through all around the sides and everything. So once I get that done, then I can install those. But other than that, those lit engines are ready to go for installation. But before I do any of this, I have to get wires on them so I can connect them all together, everything all together. Okay, so I got that wired, but I really can't do much right now because I need to figure out where exactly I'm going to put a hole for the wiring to go down into the base. Now, the base here is clear. I'm going to have to do some modification on that. Or just scrap it altogether. There's nothing here that shows the model on its base. I don't think it does. Nope. Okay, so I can put the base together, but then I still need to figure out where the wiring is going to go. There's no real holes here or anything for the base to plug into on the model. So basically this is a clean slate. I have hollowed out metal tubing. The wiring go down into a base. You could probably still use this base here. So obviously this goes here. This goes here. I guess it's just to hold the model up. There's really not plugging into anything. This is really confusing here. Well, that's the case of this. I just run the wiring down the side, going down inside, but then I need to build the base up a bit so all the wiring, electronics and stuff can fit inside here. Well, I'll see how it goes here. Okay, so I got the engine cowlings painted there. Just gonna start on the upper portion here. So I got the color paint here. Just gonna start on the back end here and work my way forward. Coming along. Alright, so it's they got the first coat on there. Looks good. A little bit of touch up here and there after I get the second coat on. It looks good. Okay, well, looks like I got almost all the model here done. Looks pretty good. Very nice. Pretty much dead on with the picture there. This in here, a little bit of touch-ups to do, but it's looking really good. Got these just about all done. The engine cowlings are done. Just got to finish those off. Looks good. Okay, these are parts here that are going to be going in. This is one of the cargo containers that's going to go on underneath. I just got this on here because I glued this in place. I'm just using that to hold it. Now, it's going to have a socket power supply, which would go inside the container. I'm going to clip these ends off here so this thing slides right down inside. And then this here plug will plug up in between here into it to provide power to the ship. Okay, so the cargo container here will be on the end here. And that's where all the power is going to go to, down. So basically it's going to be sitting like this with the cargo container providing power to the ship. So basically this thing's going to be permanent installation, which will not come out of the model at all, since it's the thing that's providing power to the ship. So with this here, looks like the ship is going to be working on 3-volt power supply. So I have to build a little case for around here that'll encompass the actual batteries, and then have a little switch on the back here underneath. So everything is basically going to be hidden, and you'll be able to see the ship and everything on top. So that's how that's going to work. There we go, just like that. Alright, got all the parts here all painted up with the main done. I still have touch-ups to do. There's still a little bit of rough painting in areas, but it's looking really good now. So what I'm going to do, I had to take the fiber optics out. I had to pull them all out, and I'm going to reinstall them later. So I'm going to work on this area here, getting this plug in place. And then, because I'm going to glue that down, I'm just going to use Gorilla Glue to be able to hold that down inside. I'm going to push these down, these tabs down, so they're basically flush with the top of this. That way, all I need to do for the bottom of this here, where this is going to go, is just put a couple of little holes there for the wiring to go down and connect here, so that way it's going to be a lot cleaner. Okay, firstly what I need to do is I need to find the point here where I need to drill the hole for this to plug in there. So on this little nib in there, I'm just gonna put a dab of paint on the end, put it inside and see where it taps down, and that'll give me the point where to drill the hole. Just gonna use a little bit of red here. Just a little dib there. I don't know if you can see it. A little bit of a dip right down there. And that's where I gotta start drilling. Got my drill bit there. All right, let's get at her. There we go. Woohoo! Oh, where'd my applicator go? Oh well, I'll just use an old brush. Gonna use this to make sure it stays centered up. There we go. All glued in place there. Now I just gotta let that set for a few hours, and then I can move on. All right, there we go. Looking really good. Okay. Now this has to fit flat in here. Okay, and you got neodymium magnets in there holding it in place. But for this particular one, I'm going to glue it down in place because you don't want this thing moving around. So I'm just going to Gorilla Glue that in place. After this is put in. Okay, I just need to mark out where the holes have to go. So I kind of marked it out in this area here. Well, looks like all the painting is just about done. So, actually, this is the end of this episode. I'm going to be finishing off the wiring in the next episode. And also going to be working on the flasher circuit. So please like, subscribe, comment, don't forget to share, and click that notification bell for any future uploads. If you have any questions or you want me to do some commission work for you, contact me at epic.models@gmail.com. And please check out my website, www.epicmodels.com. See you all again later. Bye-bye.